The first message we have here is, I miss the way you look at me. I just got a specific message, and I'm already sensing that this may not resonate with everyone. This is directly pointing to a connection that is highly spiritual, and both of you know this. This means that, at some point along your journey, you both received confirmation that this is your person. You know that this is not just a typical 3D relationship, but something much deeper. However, you are in separation at this time, Divine Feminine. More than anything, your person is seeking to be seen. This is a very intimate and intense type of energy coming from this masculine. They're missing you a lot right now, and this is especially about the eye contact between you two. This is a very specific type of energy. It's been a while since this masculine has had the chance to gaze into your eyes, and for some reason, they are reflecting back to the moments when you were close in this way. There was something activated within your person and within this connection when you made this eye contact. This moment was so powerful that there are no words to fully describe it, but you both felt it, and you still feel it to this day, very deeply. The one thing that they miss most and think about the most is that eye contact. I'm also picking up activation. You may be feeling a very intense emotional response, and this is directly coming from your person. They are really yearning to gaze into your eyes again, but more importantly, they want to be seen at this time. This could very well be a masculine energy that was very intentional about how much they expressed to you and how much they let you into their world, their personal journey. But this connection is so much deeper than just you. I'm sensing that you both met at a very significant time in your journeys. You were both in the midst of a powerful transformation, and just being in each other's presence awakened something in both of you. Whether you know it or not, your souls were searching for one another. This is something that maybe you haven't verbalized to each other. Perhaps you haven't had those intense, intimate conversations where you opened up about where you were on your journeys and what it meant to cross paths. But this was incredibly powerful for both of you. This is mutual energy, so I'm getting that you both feel this. If you're wondering how your person is feeling right now, they are yearning for you. But more importantly, they want you to see them. They want you to understand what they feel. They might have been in an energy of hiding or engaging in surface-level connections around them, but right now they are yearning for true depth, and they want this from you and only you, Divine Feminine. This is a very specific type of energy, and you may very well feel this masculine energy pulling on you. You might feel intense bouts of emotions, and this is because they are craving not only to see you, but to be seen by you. This is a very specific kind of message. The next message we have here is, I'm healing from my past. There is a deep clearing happening at this time with this Divine Masculine. What stands out to them most right now, Divine Feminine, is that they are realizing the timing of this connection was very auspicious. If you think back to the moment you met or crossed paths, you both were experiencing something very similar, whether you expressed it or not. While you are at a distance from your person, you may wonder what their mental and emotional process is like. Right now, they're going through a major activation. They want you to know that they're healing from a lot of painful things that occurred in their past. I'm picking up on a masculine energy who has been through a lot, but you wouldn't necessarily know it just by looking at them. They have the ability to hold everything together, but they couldn't do this when they crossed paths with you. They were able to navigate life, holding things in, being very stoic and impenetrable, until they met you. For some of you, this could be how your masculine knew that it was you. They felt exposed on the other side of your gaze. What's interesting is that you both are very similar in this way, as it pertains to your healing journeys. Maybe you didn't have identical past experiences, but emotionally, you have felt many of the same things. Both of you are not strangers to pain, loss, and having to navigate through the darkness. At this time, your person is expressing a sense of gratitude. They're realizing that it was a blessing that the universe aligned the two of you. Before meeting you, they never truly felt seen. However, there's an interesting dynamic here. Although they never felt seen before meeting you, when they did meet you, this could have triggered them. It could have triggered them into running or shutting down, closing off. It's almost as if their soul was directing them onto a path of truth, and once they aligned with you, this may have triggered them a little bit. But now, they're seeking to be seen, and they're ready for this moment. This is a very specific type of energy. It connects to the earlier message about missing your eyes. They desire more than anything to feel seen at this time and to feel their emotions. This is connected to the emotions they are clearing, which may be tied to the story they were either told or the one they began to tell themselves about life and love. There is heavy dual energy here, so you may be feeling this too, divine feminine. Before aligning with one another, you both were surrounded by people who didn't truly know you on a soul level. These people may have known things about you, but it's almost as if you both were seeking to be seen in a different way. You only truly identified that deep soul resonance with this connection. Even though you were surrounded by people you loved, family, friends, people with whom you have a deep history, it's as if you know that these connections don't resonate with you in the same way as this one. What's interesting about this energy is that when you align with someone who has experienced the same trauma or pain as you, it could create a trauma bond. But with you too, it was different. It was different because you were both actively shedding those lower energies and trying to ascend to something higher. This is very powerful. You both intuitively knew this about one another, even if it wasn't something communicated. There was a difference in how you engaged with each other. You were both leading with your higher selves. There's a very intense energy here of both of you feeling as if the best parts of yourselves were either overlooked or not highlighted as much as other parts in previous connections. Meeting each other was life-altering because you were able to communicate these commonalities, even if it wasn't verbalized. It's almost as if your person is coming through to thank you. Maybe they're deeply immersed in their healing journey right now, and many of these emotions are coming up. As these emotions surface, they deeply want to feel seen and heard. They're realizing that this is a spiritual connection, and it differs from their other relationships. They're starting to place things in proper perspective, and that includes the people in their life. This could very well be a masculine who had a faulty self-perception, and now they're awakening to the truth. They are aligning with what feels true to them, and they're feeling powerful, but this is also a fragile energy. It's a very depleting energy at times, as it can make you question everything in your reality. It's almost as if your soul is aligning you with the truth, but when you look around you, you see a vastly different reality. The last message we have is, I've been dreaming of you lately. I just got a strong sense of 5D activity. At this time, there is a lot going on in the 5D. Your masculine, in this emotional space, wants you to know how they're feeling right now. I'm picking up on a connection that has been lacking in emotional expression, simply because this masculine didn't have the capacity for it. When it comes to you, divine feminine, they seem to overthink a lot or second guess what their heart and soul are telling them about this connection. This card lets me know that your masculine is beginning to open up emotionally. They could very well be pulling on you in the 5D, and I'm getting that this is happening for both of you at the same time. This energy might be very intense. You may be seeing your person in dreams or having vivid, unexpected dreams that give you a peek into the future. At this time, your dream state is being highlighted because your person's soul is calling out to you, especially since you're at a distance from them in the 3D. As a result, the 5D activity is picking up much more than usual. They want you to know that whatever you're dreaming about right now, they're having the same dreams. There's something very intense, heavy, and spiritual happening behind the scenes, as there's a lot of communication taking place. This is a masculine who, regardless of how far apart you are always communicating in some way. But there's something different now in this communication because they're more open. They're clearing and healing heavy emotions and stories from their past. At this time, they want you to see them. You may be getting glimpses of certain aspects of their personality, maybe more emotional expression than before. There's a lot of activity going on in the dream state, with a lot of information being exchanged. So, if you're feeling intense emotions, especially at night before bed or as you're drifting off to sleep, your person is feeling this too. They're wondering if you feel the same energy, or if you're getting these same dreams, or if you're sensing the intensity at the same time they are. For a lot of you, you do feel this. This may be specific, but your dreams are a huge indicator of what's happening in your journey. A lot of times, during the twin flame journey, your dreams will show you the future, what's happening next in the connection, or how your person is feeling directly from their heart space. This is because, many times, the 3D reality can be a complete illusion. Your person is wanting you to tap into that energy, almost as if they're telling you that what's happening in the dream state is happening for them too. They want you to trust your intuition and what's happening in your dream state right now. There may be a major clearing taking place at this time, and with all these activations happening in this dynamic, it's clear that your masculine wants to be seen. They may have tried to hide from you in many different ways, even fighting their feelings or resisting this connection. But where they stand right now is that they want that intensity, they want that emotional exposure that they feel when they're on the other side of your gaze. Even though there is a lot of 5D activity, they desire that 3D physical interaction at this time. And Divine Feminine, you may be feeling this very intensely. If you don't forget, then write in the comments about how your day went. I will definitely read it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe channel.